from the soul with it. Yeah.
So today on ESPN LA Radio with Keyshawn Johnson, Travis Rogers, and LZ, they were talking about the Lakers losing to the San Antonio Spurs 143-142, and they were discussing LeBron James missing 2 clutch free throws in overtime. They started off having a discussion about some random topic that was so irrelevant to the topic, but it was a segue to LeBron James missing those 2 clutch free throws. And LZ stated, you know what I'll never forget is LeBron James missing 2 big free throws. So that is when Travis Rogers talked about the Lakers being 0-3, and LeBron teams in the past are known for getting off to slow starts, and this being his first 0-3 start since his second year in the league. So Travis Rogers was like, you right, LZ, he did miss 2 key free throws. So that is when LZ was explaining it wasn't just about the free throws though, it was the bad decisions he made in overtime as well that raised eyebrows. They talked about the lob he did to Jonathan Williams, and Keyshawn Johnson explained how he didn't think it was a bad decision because it's still early in the season. LeBron really doesn't have chemistry with this guy, and Williams wouldn't even be in the game if JaVale McGee never fouled out. So LZ interrupted and said, I get what you're saying, Key, as in Keyshawn Johnson, but KYP. He says, know your personnel. It says he practices with this guy all the time. So that is when LZ explained how when LeBron James missed the first free throw, he instantly thought Kobe would have hit that. And then he missed the second one and said MJ would have hit that. Then he went as far as to make a joke and said he even got to the point where he said little Isaiah Thomas would make those free throws. But Keyshawn did admit that there were moments in that game where he made comparisons to what Kobe Bryant would do if he was LeBron James. Then they started talking about LeBron James haters and explain how the LeBron James haters are just piling on. And they said that the LeBron James haters will ride this hate train all the way until Wednesday when the Lakers play the Phoenix Suns. Keyshawn Johnson believes the Lakers will steal the game versus the Phoenix Suns, which I definitely agree as well with Keyshawn. They were talking about the haters and explain how haters are just going to keep hating. Keyshawn explained how it's still 79 games left into the season and he is not worried. Yes, the Lakers are 0-3. Just relax. Just chill out is what Keyshawn stated. So that is when LZ stated, and this was his exact quote. He said, but I am not by any one stretch of imagination a LeBron hater. Some may call me a LeBron apologist, but the last minute of the game was not his best, and I'm just going to be honest about it. So that is when Key asked the question, could it possibly be because LeBron James was tired, etc. And LZ stated that he could have been tired, but Rudy Gay was wide open for the 3. So in other words, LeBron James didn't play defense. So if you guys would like to listen to the full audio, feel free. The link is in the description box. But what I'll say is this is who the media created. This is what they raised. This is what you raised. So to all the people out there, you cannot get upset like a lot of LeBron lovers are kind of butthurt because fans are heavily criticizing LeBron for missing those shots. But you have to take the good with the good and you got to take the bad with the bad. Simple as that. You know, me personally, I wasn't upset because I already know LeBron is not Kobe. So I'm not disappointed. I understand the way fans feel, though, because, you know, LeBron calls himself the best player in the world, and the media overly praises LeBron James. So when you say you're clutch, or when the media says that you're clutch, that's what the fans expect. You know, there's always going to be comparisons. You know, someone went on Twitter and posted a video with the caption saying, so Skip Bayless says Kobe Bryant would have made those free throws. So they showed a video of Kobe missing 2 clutch free throws, but they didn't show the rest of the play. And more importantly, they didn't show when Kobe made 2 free throws on the 20 key leads, or Michael Jordan making free throws with his eyes closed. But like I said, I'm not mad at all. I've been told you guys, we will struggle early. I told y'all that. I told you LeBron is not Kobe, so I'm not surprised. I'm not about to get overly emotional. I'm not about to be mad and go on people pages that I like and start unsubscribing because they're not saying something that I don't like. You know, but I do agree with LZ. I do believe they will win the next game versus the Phoenix Suns, and they will carry that momentum into the next game. You know, but like I said, I do agree with LZ saying LeBron should know his personnel and he practices with these players. Because yesterday on The Jump with Rachel Nichols, and she had two special guests, and Brian Windhorst and Mark Spears. And Mark Spears said he spoke with Rajon Rondo before the fight incident that happened. And Rondo explained how when he played for that Boston Celtics team in 2008, the year they won the NBA Finals, they traveled all over the world. They hung out a lot. They practiced, you know, in training camp. They got enough time and they had a chance to build a lot of chemistry. But Rondo stated they didn't figure things out. It didn't build chemistry until probably like around January, if I'm not mistaken. But Rajon Rondo stated with this Lakers team, when they started training camp, players were going to rap concerts, they were texting. So they would, instead of training together and getting to know each other, they weren't able to do that. They were just texting, and they didn't get a chance to build chemistry like that 2008 Celtics team. So I agree with LZ. But as far as being a hater, like, why when you disagree with someone you're a hater? I still don't understand that one. Like, it's if a million people listen to a certain rapper and that one person, you may be that one person that says, hey, I don't really listen to so and so, or I didn't like a certain album. I might listen to, let's say, J. Cole. The first thing a person say, oh man, you a hater, bro. You a hater. Like, you didn't like the J. Cole album. Why are you not a hater? But I'm a hater because I don't like what everybody else is listening to or what you are listening to. You get what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense to me. You know, everybody's a hater. So we just have to retire the word hater or just stop throwing it around so loosely, you know. Like, when he took those shots, do I think he was scared to go to the basket? Absolutely. But was I mad? No, I wasn't upset because I know it's 79 games left. We have to be patient. And this is who LeBron is. I know who he is. But everything I've been telling you guys is happening. You know, I told you this would happen. It happened in Cleveland last season when he missed free throws and missed clutch shots. You know, he's had clutch moments before. He's missed fadeaway shots. I told you he is now in the West. He has to earn every points he get now. You know, I told you about the defense. I told you it would be a struggle. Just like I simply told you guys that. And like I said before, I think this roster, in my opinion, is built strictly for Kobe Bryant, not LeBron. I'll say it again. I believe this Lakers roster is built strictly for Kobe being Bryant. It's a lot of facilitators on the roster. I believe the only thing that is missing on this roster is Kobe being able to shoot the ball all game. Like Shannon Sharp stated, LeBron James, this roster doesn't fit him at all. And he was surprised to see this roster around LeBron James. You know, so like I stated, this roster to me is built for a player like Kobe Bryant. You know, LeBron typically is around shooters, J.R. Smith, Kyrie Irving, Kyle Korver. It also, you know, this roster is kind of physical, which is why I know LeBron will struggle up until like later November. Then he'll really start to pick it up by like late December, January, or February. This is not a horrible team, not whatsoever, but in my opinion, I don't think it's built for LeBron. But Kyle Kuzma played great. Josh Hart played better, you know, and there were a lot of bright spots. So that's why I wasn't upset about what I saw last night. I was very excited as a Laker fan because they look exciting. They just have to close games. They need a closer. And I'm a diehard Lakers fan, but I'm not an emotional fan that's going to cry and get upset and just because it was a bad play or just because we lost the game. I'm not going to go out and be like, man, Luke Walton needs to get fired. No, I'm not that type of person, bro. I have a calm demeanor. I've seen tons of basketball. You know, I'm just not. I've seen tons of basketball. I know the Lakers will be fine. I don't think with my emotions. I think logically. But like I said, y'all get in that comment box. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all agree with LZ? Was this not LeBron James' best game? I mean, that was quite obvious to me. It wasn't his best game. But that three-point shot was amazing. I mean, he missed the free throws and the shot. But at the end of the day, if you look at everything before that, I think it was just an overall great game. And I'm not going to just sit around and be like, oh, man, you know, LeBron James suck and blah, blah, blah. No, bro. Like, I'm not bashing LeBron James anymore. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, he's not Kobe. You know, I understand that he's not MJ. It's the media. If you're mad at anybody, you should be mad at the media because they're selling you this stuff. Be mad at ESPN. And that's why I do ESPN videos, because I want you guys to see the truth. I don't do ESPN because I'm trying to ride their wave or anything. I I cover ESPN videos because I want you guys to see the biasness. I want y'all to see the truth. But that's enough of my ranting. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Okay.